Parcels, don't you love them? Especially when it's car parts. It's like Christmas all over again. Oh, and we have another box just chilling up here with more parts. Yes then guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. So today I am fitting a load of parts in my car, as you saw. How much of that I fit, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to start with the biggest one first and maybe get smaller. So let's check out what's in the big box. Oh my god, look at this, boys. It's about bloody time. So this is the brand new coil over set all round for my car from Max Speeding Rods, as you can see. And look at these boys. This is a long time coming. I really need it on the car. So shall we start getting on with it and putting them on? So they also come with the full camber adjust on the fronts to really get it dialed in, and stance looking real nice. So I'm hopefully going to be really happy with these. These look good as it is now. So shall we see what it looks like on the car? So first of all, to get it off at the bottom, you've got this nut and bolt, two of them there and there to get off. Obviously you might have seen before, I've already taken the other side off, so it should be kind of easy. This side I might just spray with some penetrative fluid, just so we have a better chance of getting it off nice and easy first time. Let's just let that sit for a bit and hopefully do its stuff, and then it'll come off easy. Then we just got to take these brake lines off, so this here, and I'm pretty sure we got to take this bit off here. That should be easy. I think that's just a 10mm on those, so we can just get those off out the way as well. So for reference, these are actually 12s and these are obviously 19s, so shall we do the pleasure of trying to take it off? I think I'll try and take these bits off first and get this out of the way with. There you go, that's a lot easier. So that can just come out of the way. And the other one. How can you just not live with a gun in your life? Not that kind of gun, this kind of gun. An impact gun, right? How can you just not live with one of those in your life? Like, it's just so much easier to take stuff off with it. Right. Now for 19 on one side, span on the other. That one's loose. Alright, let's get the bottom one loose now, if I can actually get into it. Which I can't, so that's helpful. Let's try for that side. There you go. So both nuts are off. Then to try and get these bolts out, I guess. Oh, there you go. Get it at the right angle, you can just push them out. I don't know if the bottom one's going to be that easy. No, of course not. Why would it be? That'd just be silly. The trouble is, with this brake line, you can't really get onto it very easily. Is it coming? I might have to use my persuasion tool, a mechanic's favourite tool, an hammer. The persuasion tool, there you go. Straight out. Don't know that's doing much either. Trying to get this out, some bugger. More persuasion, I reckon. Right, this will get it for sure. Hey, there you go. It's gone. Slegged it. Then, there. Both the bottom ones are out. So now the top, I guess. So then we got the 3 bolts on the top, which are all 12mm. So we just wang them 3 off, and then it should just plop out, hopefully. Right, that's all done. Right, so now the top 3 are undone. Hopefully, this should just come out. Ideally. Come to daddy. There it is. Oh, look at that rusty, dirty bitch. Yeah, that's a. Oh, oh! I don't think that was long for this world. Look at all the rust in there. Oh my god, holes and everything. I think I'm glad I changed these. The springs look newer because they're green, but this almost looks like original. This prop. Yeah, maybe good job I took that off, I think. Oh, oops, I just chucked loads of crap everywhere. Okay, let's get you out of the way. So I'm already confused, I haven't even put it in yet. So on here you see that says L, which obviously would be left. However, the setup on the bottom of this looks like it should be on the right side, because based on what I've taken off, so you've got this hose here and that one there, which means the hose goes on that bit and in there, so then this should be the right hand one, but the right hand one is different, like orientation to the left one. So do I just take the bottom bit off and put it, switch them, or do I just go with, I think they did it wrong and this should be the right hand one? I really don't know what to do, guys. I might just have to bolt this up and see how it goes, see if it fits. Now, the last time I did coilovers on a car was actually my first car, so it's been a few years since I've done coilovers. And last time I just slammed it on its ass and then drove it and was like, I think I've gone too far. And I'm tempted to just full send it, just go full balsa walls, lowered stance. But from last time, maybe I shouldn't, because that's probably not going to work. So I don't know where, like, I'm hoping they set it all up the same, but bearing in mind the left one looks like it should be the right one, I don't know if I can trust them. So I don't know if I'm going to have to go all the way from the bottom and then wind it and count how many turns I do. Because I want it maybe in the middle, I think is a good starting place, then we can adjust from there. So maybe I'll do that. Right, it's happening. That's wrong. I'm convinced, because this only works this side, so I'm doing it this side.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Just.
You know you only get a fine for not wearing a seatbelt in Germany. You don't get any points or anything.
You don't get fined in this country, don't you?
I thought you get a point.
I don't know. I've never been caught doing that because I always wear my seatbelt, so I wouldn't know.
Are you gonna have fun using kilometres as your speed limit?
Yeah, but the kilometres are small on my car, so it's hard to see. It'll say like 120. I'm like, I can do 120 mile an hour. And then I'll be speeding, I'll be like, oh shit.
My dad had it easy. He can change his to kilometres as the speed.
Yeah, well that's modern cars for you. Oh my god. I think that's gonna be a lot lower down.
Really?
Yeah, because looking at this is a lot higher. My other one came right down here. Like, I struggled to get it out, and this is right up there. So this is gonna be quite low car. Yeah, I think I'll get this bolted up and then I'll drop this spring right down so we have full maximum capacity. Oh, I guess I'll leave that there. Right, that's the top done. Let's see if we can get the...
So it's quite easy to move then?
Oh yeah, because if you jack it with one hand, you can then guide it with the other.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
That's what I like about a new one. It's loose.
That's what she said.
Opposite to other people. Wait, if a new one's loose, how does that work? That's a bit mad if you're loose and you're new.
Crazy.
Right, then we just slide these back in through there.
Your arm's in the way, but okay.
This bottom one is a proper child. Always struggles to do. Right, and then don't forget your nuts. These nuts. Huh. Got him.
Your face isn't in the camera. You just kept looking over it. I wasn't even in it.
I can't tell. Is it on the wide zoom? Is it 0.6? No, that's why it wasn't.
It is now.
That's why I didn't have any face on it.
The fluffy thing gets in the way on that one.
You're fluffy. Your fluffy thing gets in the way.
Shouldn't have.
Why did you go up so much easier? I was saying I don't know how people just don't work without these impact guns because it's so much easier.
Not sponsored.
Huh?
Not sponsored.
No, because I'm not saying pounds. If you do want to sponsor me, then just hit me up, let me know.
Send a free one. Why not? We'll try it.
Yeah, and then I can review it. See if it's any good and worth my time. See, then look, if you look in there, this slots into there nicely, bolts into there, and then this one, so that's obviously the brake hose there, and then I think this one's the sensor, rear sensor, and then this one, you just slide into there. See, that all is correct, so that's why they've sticked it up now. So you're letting me down already. Whatever your name was, Max Power Pun, it was some sort of pun on their name, Max something, Max Speeding or something. They encouraged me to speed, but it's called speeding.
Speedy boy. Max speeding something. Max speeding rods. There's no S. Max peding rods.
Yeah, Max speeding rods.
Peding.
Peding.
So
Like
they're not encouraging you to speed, they're encouraging you to pede.
Like PD camera. Bosh.
No, it's DeVolt.
Wallop. Huh?
It's DeVolt, not Bosch.
Ha ha ha. Punny. Ha! Well, I mean, Bosh the like button and Wallop the subscribe button if you like this kind of content. Plugged. What is this one with the problem child and it doesn't come off?
Oh, yeah, that looks wrong. You can even see the thing.
Oh my god. It's because of that, but I don't have something to like push that in.
I thought you got a little screwdriver.
Well, I just used an Allen key, but yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Don't need it right now. But yeah, this looks well much higher now. But what I'm gonna have to do is I think what's best to do is to put it all the way to maximum and then see how we are height wise, and then I can adjust it from there if it's a bit shunty. Right, so lefty loosey, right tight, remember that. So then that is loosening it, I think. So pretty much I'm just going to put this all the way down, and then if I do the same to the other side, at least I know where I stand and I can adjust it from there. So bear with me, this might take a while. Right, now it's all bolted down, we should be able to just drop the jack and then that doesn't move, which I guess is what we wanted. So yeah, that's all bolted up. I guess it's time to do the other side, but before I do the other side, I need to change my track rod ends. So let's get into that. Right, so I made sure that the new one, the nut is 19 and it fit with this one, didn't really go on very well, so I had to wire brush it and then hammer it on. So I'm going to see if it does anything, if I can get it on with this tool. Is that spinning it? I don't know if that's alright. See, I don't know if that's doing, or if that, I can't actually tell if it's. Oh wait, yes, it has done it. Old and rusty, so that can go. Then to get this out, I need another solution tool. The ball joint splitter. So that should slide in there. Then you just got to bang it out. What a bugger. So you don't want to fucking come out like. Let's try a bigger one. Because you go big or you go home. I'm a wipe on Australian, but here's what it is. Bye. Should go bigger again, mate. Think we bloody well will. Or the dingus doesn't want to come out. How the flying hell do we get it out? No idea. Bad idea, because I can't get onto it. Oh! I'll come back when I can find a solution.
Leave it binding on there. Yeah, I was thinking, well, that's why you've got castellated nut.
Yeah, because
As I
it
said,
need
yeah, you'd have to either wire lock it or have a. In the aeroplanes, they always wire lock everything.
Yeah.
Everything's in the wire.
But the one I took off didn't have it, so unless it...
Yeah,
got
no, it
lost.
should have done, but someone's not put it on, or it's fallen out, or they, they've took it off and then not had another one. Again, I've got, I've got.
Well, the old one's out and that is nasty. I don't know, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look... Oh, there it looks kind of dodgy. But it's not as rusty as the front ones, because they're about to go, so... I mean, it's still nasty, so it's still nice to replace it, but it's not so bad. It didn't move.
No.
Oh. So, I might have to readjust the rears then. Boys, this is well and truly raking off its ass. Look at it, it's like proper high up here. And then if you look at the front, 1 second. Look, that is where it wants to be, really. Like, you're not even barely getting 2 fingers in like that way. Like, that is, perfect, I would say. But this, yeah, that's not good. So I'm gonna have to. The only way to adjust that as well is you have to take it back out, and because you have to take the bottom 2 bolts out and wind it up. So that's a job for another day, I think. Not today. That's too much. So thought it was a scratch then. It's actually dirt. She's fully done. Let's check it out. So in case I didn't say, to adjust the rear suspension to obviously lower it, I had to take the whole unit back out. You undo the top retainer collar just above the bottom, and then you had to just screw it up. I measured it all to make sure everything was the same all the way around. But to be honest with you, I'm just happy it's done now, because taking it out again to then put it back in is a faff. I know it came out and in easy because obviously it's new suspension and it should do, but it's just more a faff of having to do it again. So it's a bit annoying that that's the only way to adjust the height, is to fully take it out, because if you need to take it out a few times to get the right height, it's always going to be a faff. But this is why you measure and make sure you do the same either side. It's a bit easier, then there's a bit less movement. But I don't know if you can tell, there is a little bit of rake on it still, just because, you know, on the back you need to just be sure, in case you get people in the back, luggage in the back, you need to sort of compensate, that's not the right word, compensate, that's what it was, you need to compensate for that. So yeah, luckily that's all done, and now she sits a lot nicer, hopefully she rides a lot nicer. She's going to be stiffer obviously, but hopefully it's not going to rub as much and it's going to be a lot more smoother. So I'll report back soon with an update as to how it's going. I'm now going to go get it tracked at some point, probably tomorrow hopefully. Make sure obviously where I've adjusted everything, it might not be sitting right, and I don't want to burn through my tyres instantly with new rear tyres and that, and I might need front tyres, so I don't want to burn through them either. So yeah, if you did enjoy this modification and want to see more, then be sure to bosh that like button and wallop the subscribe button to see more. So till the next one, I'll see you on a bizzle. Cheers, don't forget to full send, and peace.
Here you see rust.
Rusty boy.
Have you felt the hole in this?
Be sure to bosh that like button if you did enjoy it, and obviously wallop that subscribe button. What are you doing? Come on, subscribe already if you want to see more of this kind of content, not of that annoying content of modifications and